I'm not opposed to losing on the internet. Obviously, I mean, if you watch my last two matches, I got slaughtered. I mean, there was no chance for me. I mean, I just got blew away. I got fucked. I got hardcore fucked. But I'm not I don't mind posting my losses on the internet on my channel. You know, maybe I'll win on camera one day of peace. But I posted them because, of course, they're people I know, people, friends, Yu-Gi-Oh players that and I didn't mind losing to them. For one, we were showing off the new support in the Ghost Tricks and in the Boojins. You get to see the new support, so it wasn't a loss for me. You get to see the new support, which everybody is always excited to see. How a deck will work with the new support. And then my second match, you get to see a new archetype at work. You get to see Sylvans. But at the time, I was playing Spirits. I mean, come on. I was playing Spirits. I mean, that's about it. I didn't have a chance. Even though I did beat Harpies that day, full Harpy, Draco sacked me, whatever. I did manage to beat them with Spirits, which was pretty awesome. Dark Dust Spirit when they hysteric partied, or after they hysteric partied, and I dropped Battle Fader to stop their hysteric party play. They synchroed, or no, they exceeded, blah blah blah. I Dark Dust Spirited next turn, blah, attacked. Next turn they go Draco sack, pop my back row, don't attack. My turn, I summon Yamato no Kami, run over the other token, creature swap, I get a Draco sack now. It's pretty awesome, but yeah. But for the Sylvan archetype, which I had no idea what was going on, all I heard was excavate, blah blah. And it's pretty obvious I wasn't playing competitively. I mean, I chain summoned on Threatening Roar just to do it. But that carries over to my next point. I've not been in a competitive mood lately, which has also been pretty obvious. I haven't been in a competitive mood since I was preparing for regionals, which was last September. I prepared for regionals for months. I was in the zone. I played Constellars since the day the archetype came out. I collected them, played it until regionals, and then the day after regionals, I was done with Constellars. Playing competitively just took a lot out of me. I was so worried about my losses, my wins, losses, even at locals. I was testing and playing at locals, Constellars, just trying to get the details down, fix the deck how I thought it would be ready for regionals, and it was a lot of work. And then I've just been taking a break because I have not been in a competitive mood since then. I've just been messing around. I went through so many decks. Like right after regionals, I had Lightsworns done, and I got rid of Lightsworns for Boojins, which I never even played Boojins, which I kind of regret now. I sold them immediately, which now Yamato went up in price, and I'm just sitting here kicking my own ass because of that. But I had Boojins, sold Boojins, went to something else, got Harpies, sold Harpies because I couldn't get a Draco sack, went to Ghost Tricks. Thank you again for all those views and likes. You guys are awesome. And then now I'm on Spirits, and then it's just I want to get back into a competitive mood. Like I was going to go to YCS Atlanta. I had the money, I had a ride, but at the last minute, I just I don't have a competitive deck to go. I haven't been in a competitive mood. I won't be in the zone, and if I'm not in the zone, I will not do good at all. It took me months to get in the zone for regionals, but it was my first one. But for YCS Atlanta, I couldn't go. I wouldn't. People were offering me decks, competitive decks to play, but I couldn't because I was not in the zone. I didn't have I have to play a deck first to know what I'm doing with it anyway. But I'm starting to get more competitive now. I'm working on Heretics, which I'm pretty close to being done. This is probably going to be the most meta deck I've ever played, next to Fire Fist before Bear got its reprint. But I played Fire Fist at the wrong time when Dragon Rulers were at full force. But anyway, you know, I'm building Heretics now, and all I'm really missing is, well, I got there's Gaia chargers, really. If I can, and I'm hoping I can get those this week. But playing competitively is something that, it's something that I don't know. I mean, I don't see how people do it all the time, because you're constantly worried about how your deck is performing, what you can do to it to make it better, which to an extent you're like that anyway. I edit my deck every week. My deck going into locals every week is different. I change at the very least at least one card out of my deck every week, despite no matter how I do. Whether I win, whether I lose, it doesn't matter. I always change something, and it's my deck is different from week to week, but playing competitively, there's just so much more to it than just deck building, which I've never been a competitive player. I don't have the money to be a competitive player, but I'm not going to cross it. That's been done. You know, people know by now. If you watched any videos on this channel, you know this is not a competitive money channel. We do the best we can with what we have. Maybe that's another reason I haven't been in the zone to be competitive, but I'm hoping that will change soon. I want to get competitive. I want to do better. I want to go to a big event. I want to do good at a big event, at least once. Then I can drop off the face of the dueling world and then never be seen again, except right here on Jerry Beans. But that's really all I have to say. Explaining myself for my horrible losses, which, if you think about it, it doesn't matter that I lost, because you got to see a new archetype at full force rape somebody, and you got to see Bujins, which is a very popular deck, rape. Of course, I would have loved to see my Ghost Tricks do good, which they just didn't. They made me sad, but oh well. But before I go, I want to hand out a little tip for you guys. Never scoop. Like, seriously, never scoop. I see people, you know, they're about to go off, blah, 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 and then you just quit, you fold up your back row, and even if you for sure you're going to lose, never scoop. I've been playing opponents before, and I'll be in the middle of my play, and I'll have no idea what I'm doing. I'll be OTKing wrong, apparently. And I'll be playing my move, and then I'm play like that, let's go game 2. And I'll be like, dude, you probably could have came back and won next turn if you just played it out, because I had no idea what I was doing. I would have been too afraid to attack because you were face down. Never scoop, because your opponent might not know what they're doing. I hope none of my opponents watch this video, because I probably just gave up a lot of wins right there. But that's my advice. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell anybody interested in Yu-Gi-Oh! Subscribe. Help Jerry Beans out. I cannot stress that enough. I'm looking for subscribers. That's my mission right now, is to get up there. I don't have quality content, but I do my best. But thanks for watching, guys. As always, I appreciate your views. Until next time.